giving my exact IG to YouTube funnel, which convert 160 views onto 6K. Guys, even though the video got 3 or 4 likes and 160 views, it still got me 1 client. And let me tell you why. Because I posted a specific story. Now, of course, this was like their stats from the reels, and their first world country location also matters, but everyone was qualified. Right? And this I've done with my clients as well, who have like scale past 200K, 20K was stuck in PayPal. Don't get me started on PayPal. But the main point was that I launched a hard CTA. Now, a hard CTA is you being direct with your stories and saying, hey, buy from me. A soft CTA is more subtle. If people can DM you, they cannot DM you. The conversions are a little bit lesser on a soft CTA, but you shouldn't spam it as well, right? And first of all, the people who consistently watch my stories, I told them that all of it will make sense as you move with me. So that create curiosity. People were like, okay, what is this guy going to do, right? And then I started to talk about results straight away. 14K day for a client while you struggle. It's talking about pain points. You can't even close them. They're unsatisfied. You spam cold outreach, hoping something to land in. And that's when I told, why am I posting this in the first place? Because people buy because they trust you and want to work with you. You can't force people to just, get in. These are just like some previous half payments, all that stuff. But the point was here that what am I trying to do is that these guys would have seen the video. Whoever clicked on the profile would have been like, wait, this guy get that many results? So when you post like a reel, when you post something that goes off, you need to show people that you are competent and they will buy from you, right? And also telling them exactly how they're getting converted. Now, this is something which I do mainly. You can test that out. Works for me well, where I tell people what's like literally happening as they're moving on. Like even this video as I'm talking to you, right? And that makes them clear that this works because they're also watching and getting converted at the same time. The reason you post middle of funnel content is to convert eyeballs. Coming in, I have posted 50 YouTube videos so that I can bring my IG campaign from top of funnel content to middle of funnel content. And that's why there's so many YouTube videos and like 60 reels will be made of this YouTube channel, right? Because I already have the assets and the full explanations for the value that I give. Just positioning yourself as authority in the IG story. People are invested in you because you have showed up intentions, and that leads to, getting calls booked. 2 calls were booked just from this. They DM'd me. I had a DM me spot. Both 2 people came in, and I'm also consistently showing them that just because, and guys, these 29 followers just came from me posting like stories, 0 reels, 0. And also these stats of like 37 links clicked for the YouTube channel, profile activity, all that stuff. Now you can see, right? You can get 30 followers from posting stories if you're consistent, because that funnels down into my YouTube channel, and then it just happens here. Now those 2 people who, one of them bought for me, 2 people, hopped on the call, 1 closed. That person watched this YouTube video, this channel before. They're probably watching this right now, and I'm telling them exactly how to convert, right? And this is the main difference. The reason why people will buy from you is because, first of all, they care, right? They will care because you care about them. It's like, if I care, you care. Wow, my drawings are that horrendous. You care and I care, right? And then that way you talk about your personal self, what type of person you are, your values, who you are, and then boom, they buy. Because they're like, okay, I like this guy, I want to work with this guy. And then it just builds that connection, right? And to do this consistently over and over again, you have to be consistent with your marketing and like how you could do it. So I post 2 videos. Third one's going to be personal. Why? Because I've given you value on the 2, but like, do you know anything about me? Why would you buy from me? Am I just a ChatGPT robot regurgitating the same things? No, I'm a person. So I'm going to add that human factor, and boom. Then you get, he paid, some of the amount, 6K paid in a day. Let's get it, baby. I told you October is going to be the best month. And this is what happens, guys. You have to see this with intention. It didn't just work because of me posting a reel, but with intention and looking at what levers to pull to complement the reel itself. And this will do what? This popped off for me, by the way. People booked in. This was such a good video. You guys should watch it, by the way. I'll make a pop-up here. But the point of this video was that as soon as people click on the reel, they'll get back to this. And organically, YouTube will push it more. So there's a 2 to 3x, I would say there's a 3x happening in my marketing itself, right? And that's what creates a difference. Also, if I have my stories set up, I can convert all these people. I don't care if nobody comments or likes the story, the reel, but the reel itself is getting complemented by the story. And this is where you play smart. Now imagine this, right? Imagine if I got 10K views and a bunch of people commented and they also saw the story and they also saw the video. Don't you think I'll make money? Like, doesn't it just makes sense, right? And this is what positioning is. It took me 2 months to get here, 2 to 3 months, and of course a lot of planning before that. But the execution, that's why I was posting 4 times a week. Guys, it takes balls to do 4 times a week, give out that much value on a day-to-day basis. But I had a plan. It was exciting for me. I loved giving it out. You know, some days I was like, what should I post? What should I do? And then I was like, boom, 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 new things happening, all from experience, right? And that's how you show people. That's why they will buy from you. Now, let me give you an action enable for this video as well. Start to post with intention and then see. Don't post randomly. Like, those 2 videos talked about why I have posted these 50 videos. I was talking about my middle funnel. My middle funnel is so strong. You can get so much value from it. You can solve so many problems just from my single YouTube channel that if you watch the top of funnel, you will convert. And that's the point. It's easy to get views. It's not that hard. Organic. I know I'll crack it because I'm good at speaking. I already know a bunch of things. I already know about, amplifying it, a bunch of stuff, all that. But the point is that I knew that this will take my most time, but this will also give me the most money. Because if I posted 50 reels, right? What will you do after you watch them? Where will my audience go? Where would these external links go? What I just book a call so I can get unqualified people filled up in my calendar, wasting my time, wasting their time, me trying to hard sell them, then they refund me because I have a book a call link. A book a call link basically means, hey, I'm available, please take me out. I'm just some dude on the street and I want your money. That's what a book to a call link does. But if you are smart, you convert them first. You get calls because it's all filtration, right? Let's say you have this waterfall, which is here. You have this waterfall and there's water coming down. And you have to drink this water, let's say, right? You have to drink this water. Now, you being here, there's 2 options. Like, there's 2 options. Either you're going to drink it just straight away and get sick or probably die, or you can put the filtrations in and get pure water. And you'll be healthier. First of all, you'll be healthier. You'll be able to sustain it long enough. And third of all, you will not die. And this is what happens. That's why you shouldn't scale that hard. Because as soon as you scale that hard, people are going to be like, hey, what is this guy even for? Does he just want my money? Like, and this is like, you have to post with intention. This is your actionable of the day, by the way, guys. If you make notes, most of you guys, I see like, I literally give you actionable. You watch a video and it's like, okay, I know what to do. Like, who else is out there making videos where like, hey, do this after you have watched this? Nobody on the planet does that, and there's a reason behind that. And if somebody else does it right now, if somebody else makes these videos, my name will be brought up because I came up with it. Boom, right? I mean, I didn't actually came up with it, but but nobody does it, right? Steal like an artist and put your twist on it. Now, when you post with intention, you know every single piece of content and what's actually doing. This will teach people that views really don't matter, right? And you can post a story or complement content to get money at the end of the day, to convert that, right? Here's the actionable. Make a YouTube video, break one limiting belief or limiting factor, convert that into a DM me reel and post a hard CTA with it. And this alone, this has worked for plenty of my clients. This has worked for plenty of the people that I've worked with. Even the people that I've said for, I've told them to do this and they have made money. Like, that's the point which you have to understand, is that these 14K days or this crazy amount of money is not made just posting from a single reel or a single piece of content. It's made from intentionally seeing what the purpose of the content is and then also complementing it with other pieces so that they all combine and boost you. Because it's not enough nowadays to post just a YouTube video, not have an IG, not have top of funnel. YouTube is not going to promote you this, because when saturation increases, right, your creativity also has to increase. You can't do the same thing that worked in 2021 and you will just catastrophically just fail, right? And the reason for that is it's not because you're doing something wrong, it's that the saturation is too high. People don't care. But when you try to combine things, when you try to be creative with it, as soon as that happens, boom, you're there. Boom. And that's how you win, right? I hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.